Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And today I would like to talk about how I became Apple certified. Um, so it all started. About 2-3 months ago. I believe in November, when a customer walked in and asked if I offer repairs for Square Trade. So the reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of people are asking me how I became Apple certified, why I became Apple certified, am I authorized, am I a repair center, what am I, who am I, like there's a lot of confusion and a mixed feedback I've been getting a lot, whether it's like, oh, you sold your soul, you signed your soul away, I don't know if I should laugh at you or if I should be happy for you. A lot of people are hating, a lot of people are criticizing, a lot of people are, putting in their 2 cents, giving their opinion. But I want to explain my side of the story and why I decided to do what I did, and how it all started. So a customer walked in and was like, hey, listen, I have all my devices, they're insured by Square Trade. I have my TV, my phone, my laptop. I have like 2 phones. And he's like, I have insurance through my carrier and I also have insurance through Square Trade. He's like, do you offer repairs for these guys? And I was like, no, I don't. And he said that I should look into it and that I should offer it, and that, that he has a lot of devices that's, insured through them, and that they offer repairs. If there's anything wrong with it, they're going to reimburse him. He can make a claim and they will pay for the repair, or they will do the repair themselves. So I told him that no, I did not, know about this, or that, I'm not a tech for Square Trade, and we don't have any contracts with them, and they have a lot of requirements. From what I know, there's a lot of insurance companies like Assurion. They work with Ubreak iFix, and they have all these requirements. There was another person that works at a Verizon store nearby to my store, and he told me that he's like assistant manager. They were asking him if he can recommend a store where they can send repairs to, and he was gonna recommend me, but they're working with other Assurion techs or stores and stuff like that. So their requirement, I guess, is like you have to have a certain amount of employees, you have to have a certain amount of locations, you have to have a certain amount of turnover time. They have some requirements that they want you to follow by before they can give you jobs, because it's going to be a lot of volume, and they want to make sure you can handle it. So after the customer asked me about it and he inquired to me about it, I looked it up, I Googled it. I Googled Square Trade. And it's funny because I've been getting a lot of ads on Instagram and Facebook about Square Trade. And how you should insure your phone against cracks, against drops, against water damage. And, but it wasn't for anything to do with, it's just like the services that I offer. I would see that, Square Trade is offering insurance on those services. So I Googled it and I tried to find out if I can have these customers come to my store for their repairs. But I know that, obviously, if it's not my customer, if it's someone else is sending me a customer, they're going to get a piece of the pie. And you're going to end up having to make less profit, but more volume, which requires more manpower. So there has its ups and downs. It has its pros and cons. So anyhow, so after Googling it and looking at the Square Trade website, it turns out that they're hiring technicians. They're hiring on-site technicians. So I'm in New York. I'm in Queens, Forest Hills. And I looked it up, and they're looking for technicians in the New York area. Cell phone repair and smart home installation. So I clicked on that, and then I applied for it. And they asked for, basic information about yourself. And they asked for a resume. I didn't even send them in a resume. I just fill out the questionnaire and my availability, my experience, my past, whatever, this and that. Then they decided to do an on-call interview. So on the on-call interview, a lot of people are asking me this too. Did you let them know? Do they know that you have a cell phone store? Do they know like what you're doing? So yeah, I told them straightforward. I told them off the bat, listen, I have a cell phone store with my brother. My brother also has a store, and we've been doing it for like 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. And that, So basically, what they were looking for, they're looking for on-site repair technicians. When I applied for it, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about the whole Apple certified thing and what they were gonna do and what's going on and like any details. They didn't give you any details in the beginning. It's just like, oh, so the reason why I was interested about it is because I used to work for a company called Pulse, which was formerly known as Cell Savers in New York when they first launched Cell Savers. This was back in 2015, going to 2016, I believe. At the time, I had moved back from Pennsylvania. I had a kiosk location in the mall in Pennsylvania. We sold it. It came back to New York, and it was between a period where I was about to open my own store, but it was in the works, and there was construction going on. There was a lot of stuff going on, and I still wanted to make money on the side, but I didn't want to work for anybody. So I found this ad on Craigslist about a job offer for Cell Savers, and I started working with them. They later on became Pulse. They were doing the similar thing as these guys are offering right now, which is on-site repairs, where a customer books an appointment on the website, and you go to them, you meet up with them. Doesn't matter the location. It could be a coffee shop. It could be their office. It could be a gym. It could be their home. So the customer chooses the setting. They give you the address. They give you the device. They tell you what device it is, what time you have to go, and you basically accept a dispatch. It's like Uber for repairs. Basically, that's what it is. That was the company I was working for, Pulse. And so when I saw Square Trade offering a similar thing, I was curious to find out what it was going to take me. I was just trying to find out. After the interview on the phone, they explained to me what they do and what they're about. So there was another company called iCracked at the same time that I was working for Pulse. They were also doing the same business model in the same markets in New York, and they were doing on-site repairs, on-demand repairs. So it turns out that Square Trade bought out iCracked, and now it became Square Trade Go. So they're looking for Go techs. And this company that bought iCracked, so it became like two companies in one. It's iCracked and there's Square Trade. Square Trade is getting repairs from their insurance customers, from the claims, and iCracked already has a base of customers that they've been doing on-site repairs for the past 5-6 years since they've been active. So these two companies merged, and as a result, they got a contract from Apple to do certified repairs for Apple. Half of Apple's repairs, this new company that merged with iCracked is going to be doing the repairs for on-site. And obviously, Apple requires them to be certified. I'm going to get into more details of the certified and how that became about in the next video.